Hey everybody, it's Catherine. What's up? Let's talk about the end of problems, as you might have known them up until now. So let's give your problems and challenges a different context. So in the Unity Consciousness Paradigm, which is what I teach and share in Unity School, you are everyone and you are everything, just under different circumstances. So your situations, your interactions, your altercations with other people are really all just mirrors for where you're being invited to work something out for yourself, by yourself, of yourself. This is an opportunity to clear up inner conflict, to arrive at forgiveness, arrive at compassion, greater self-understanding, greater acceptance of oneself through what feels like a problem or a challenge. And it's just a mirror. It's just an out-pictured reflection of where you are at odds with yourself, where you feel like you're in conflict with yourself, at war with yourself. And in this sense, is there ever such a thing as a problem? In this sense, isn't it possible to then reframe every challenge or something you perceive as a problem instead by perceiving it as a way to come home to more of yourself, to understand yourself better in your truth, in your wholeness? And let's have some bonus points for extra credit here. The part of you that perceives situations as problems or challenges is always the aspect of you paying the most attention, scanning for risks, scanning for and looking for endless opportunities to defend, protect, or even attack. And because this is the aspect of you crying out, screaming out, begging for you to give some attention to it, what it's really asking is to be returned back to love, back to light, back to understanding, back to wholeness. So you can never really perceive reality in its truth if you're constantly scanning for problems and challenges in this way, because it is the part of you that is the most wounded that is going to be looking for everything to be a problem or challenge or labeling it as such. The problem is, if there is one at all, that the wounded part of you is leading your life in that sense. The wounded part of you is creating labels and definitions and meanings all over the place. And what this aspect or part of you is really doing is misperceiving the entirety of your reality, because when you don't feel safe, you will never perceive the truth of a situation. This is the part of you that doesn't feel safe. This wounded you. You could call it a wounded inner child, an unhealed part of you. But you can never perceive reality in truth, any situation in truth, when you are acting from a place of being wounded, aka not feeling safe. Because this is exactly what loops you into endless dramas of victim mentality over and over and over again. And this is what we get to dissolve and clear in Unity School. This is where you get to lay down the weapons you've been using against yourself via the perception of your wounding, the wounded self, the aspect of you that doesn't feel safe. When you understand that your thoughts and beliefs that you use against yourself are the weapons that you're being asked to lay down in order to come back to the light, the love, the truth, the understanding, the wholeness of you, then you can start moving into self-acceptance and accepting thereby, by projection, reality with a lot more peace, with a lot more abundance. And I hope this message, I want to keep it quick and simple, finds you today and gives you a whole different way to reflect on and think about what you perceive as problems. Give it a different and higher context and a filter through which you can start looking at your problems and challenges in a different way. And this is Unity School. I hope that this message finds you well. Peace and love.